Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Lane, and welcome back to another episode here on the CraftWorks SMP. In last episode, we built this magnificent ship, and we partaked in a lot of different shenanigans, and it was just an absolute blast. But now it's time to get on to the real grind, and I think it's time to start opening up shops. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know last episode I had the bee farm down here. I don't plan on actually making a bee shop. I plan on letting that be for somebody else. I plan on making an iron shop because it is still a super early game and iron is still an issue for everybody, including myself. And I know that we would just make an absolute killing off of it, so I think it would be great. E has messaged me and told me that she would love to work on the iron farm with us, and we would split the profits down the middle because, well, we both are working on it, and, we both need the diamonds, so why not? But for right now, I need to be making my way over to where Elle is setting up at because she wants to buy some of the honeycombs off of me. So that's where we're heading to now. Hey, Elle.
Oh, hey.
So
sneaking up on me?
Yeah. So I've actually got 2 stacks of the honeycombs that I can sell you.
Okay. Awesome. What would you like in exchange?
I don't know. I think right now we're all a little too broke, so I don't really know what to ask for here.
Yeah. Name tags?
You know what? I would take name tags. Don't know what I'll do with them, but I'll take them.
Gold?
Nope, gold is pretty useless.
I do have diamonds if you'd prefer diamonds, but I only have 3 at the moment.
No, you keep your diamonds. I'll take them for the name tags. I don't know what I'll do with them, but I'll take it. Ooh, actually, you know what? Iron.
Yeah? How much iron?
How much do you have before I just start gouging you here?
I have 37 pieces.
37? Okay, well, I just need...
redstone. If you want to just rifle through my chests, like, feel free to see if there's anything you actually need. Do it.
No, we're good. So I'll take... I just need enough iron for some extra tools right now, so I'll just take like 10 pieces of that, and I'll give you both of these stacks.
And a name tag? I can give you a name tag. I've got
I'll take a name tag.
Alright. Oop, that's not the name tags. Got a Curse of Vanishing book?
No, I think I passed on that. Don't rightly know what I'll do with that.
Sorry, just pressing too many buttons.
It's all good. All right, and there's that.
Are you sure? You can just I can just have 1 stack. I feel like this is too much.
Nope, you can have it because I'm not going to use it.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure. I'm not going to use it.
Okay.
I'm done with copper. You can see how much copper I've used. I'm done with it right now.
I was contemplating making the blaze spawner. Wow. Into a proper farm if you wanted to help with that.
Oh yeah, I'd be down to do that.
Okay, I'm just smelting up sand for glass.
Okay.
I have to figure out what else I need. I know basically you just build a big box around it.
Yeah, I've never actually made a blaze farm before, so.
Me either. I have watched tutorials, but yeah.
I've seen Waddles do it a couple times.
Yeah. So yeah, I basically just waiting for glass to smelt at the moment. Yeah, I might Google what else I need though.
All right, well, I'm going to go drop this off and get some new tools made, and just shoot me a message whenever you're ready, and I'll gladly join you.
Awesome, will do.
All right, so while I'm waiting on Elle to get back to me about the blaze farm, I need to go and get mending to put on this fortune pick, because I really don't want to burn through another pick. And it just so happens that Millie has got mending books for sale over here in her little fishing hovel. So I think that's going to be our next stop. So I went ahead and I bought the mending book and I just put it on my pick, and I decided to just leave Millie a little present in here. And yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. So now I'm just gonna kind of hang out and wait on Elle to get back to me so we can start the blaze farm. I think the iron farm we will start later on in the episode. So I think I think I can take the time to help out with the blaze one first. Okay, I'm here with the buckets.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I will just grab any last glass I can. And yeah, we can't make the whole cube glass because I don't have enough, but we can make at least like one side glass to see in, I think.
Yeah. But say, I mean, I've got literally 41 pieces of glass and that's it.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I just went and got heaps of sand. It just takes forever to smelt.
Oh yeah.
And I want to make sure we can make like the walkway into it as safe as possible as well. So I've got hoppers. I've got heaps of cobbled deep slate as like a building block because that's just what I've got excess of.
Right.
Yeah, hoppers, chests, some warped wood. I think we're good to go. We need to grab some lava from somewhere with your buckets. That's the only thing I don't have.
We can grab that from literally anywhere in there, though.
Yeah, in the nether. Yeah. Okay, cool. You ready?
I'm ready.
So we basically just need to, it's right straight ahead. You can see all the cobble and blocks where E and I the other day were like just spamming stuff. But yeah, we just need to make this walkway a bit safe, and then because the wither skellies do spawn over there, and obviously you have some glass. Yeah. That's gonna happen.
Yep. I don't have a bow to shoot at them either.
Yeah, me either. Let's just kind of make a little wall as we go. All right, so I guess the bit we need to make most safe is this little part of the tunnel here. Do you need more glass?
I've still got half a stack.
All right, so if we kind of make this a nice and neat little tunnel. I'm not sure how we want to make it look aesthetically, I guess.
I mean, we can always come back in and change stuff.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, that's a bit safer at least. Like, obviously, Blaze can still spawn in here, but we should be all right from the wither skellies, which got E and I last time.
Yeah. I mean, once somebody gets a wool farm up and running, we can always come back in with carpets and just prevent any spawn.
Yeah, that would be good.
And it would probably look good aesthetically, too.
Yeah. So, yeah, with... we just need to build a big cube around it. I just need to double check the dimensions that I'm looking at right now. And then we need, the 4 buckets of lava. I'm not sure where the safest spot to get that is. All right, do you think you can get lava without dying?
I'm pretty sure I can, yeah. I can figure it out. I say that as I get attacked.
I was going to say, don't die.
Look at that. Alright, things got a little hairy with the gas down there.
I could hear explosions, but I couldn't hear you. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
And I've got 4 buckets of lava now.
I'm just trying to do some math. Yeah. I've got this chest here if you need to put anything in it as well.
Probably a good idea.
Most of the supplies.
Yeah.
But I do need to definitely get more glass. So, we need to build a 13 by 13 box around the spawner.
Okay.
It's going to have 7 blocks below it and at least 3 above it, but I haven't gotten to the roof part yet.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know if we want to try to start... We just have to obviously make sure it's centered, but oh, they're so loud. I need to turn my mob sounds down. Hang on.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Alright, that's a bit better. Yeah, so we just have to figure out where 7 is from the spawner. So here's the spawner right here. So 1. Oh, it's so hard to see with these blocks.
Ow, ow.
Just run! Run!
Oh no, this is not good. Not good. Not good.
Did you die?
Nope, nope, nope. 2 hearts.
Oh.
2 hearts.
Oh, you're just hiding. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want this shame tato. I want to say for the record that I hate the blaze. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, well, I gotta go back. Alright, so far, Elle and I have pretty much dug out this blaze spawner. For the most part, there is one slight issue, and that is the fact that the rest of this still needs to be hollowed out. So meanwhile, I'm waiting on Elle to get back with some fire resistance potions because, well, I went in there a minute ago and I died, And because L is also tied with E on the number of deaths, we don't really want to risk, getting her the shame potato. So yeah, now we are just kind of waiting on them to get it together, and then we'll get this hollowed out and we'll get this all finished up. It shouldn't be too much more work, really. Alright, so Ella has logged off for a little bit, and we finished the farm. And as you can see, I'm getting some of my levels back, and that's kind of my intent. I'm just going to sit down here for a little while and get plenty of levels, and then try to enchant some of the rest of my gear, because I really could use it right about now. And I think at some point I might help her bring down an enchantment setup down here, just because if we're going to be down here for any kind of XP, it might be beneficial to have it. I don't know, I forgot to mention that to her, so I need to run that by her here in a minute, but that's perfectly fine. But we are going to turn this into a shop, it sounds like. So that'll also be really, really cool. And we've agreed on a 50-50 split, so profits. It's been about a full 24 hours since we did the Blaze farm, and earlier I mentioned how I wanted to do an iron farm. Well, I come to the little shopping square and I found this. And what this is a little iron stand. So that kind of throws a wrench in the works, and I think that's okay, because E and I have decided to do something completely different, but once she's on later, we will kind of discuss further on that. Alright, I spent quite a bit of time down there getting, blaze rods and stuff like that, and I went ahead and pretty much enchanted all of my gear, and I've got pretty good enchantments across all of them. I'm pretty, kitted out now, and this is probably the quickest I've ever been kitted out, to be completely honest with you. But because of the fact that we are getting so many blaze rods now, we figured it would be a good idea to open up a shop, which is what I just did right here. And basically we made a little stand like everybody else did out here, and we are selling them 2 diamonds per stack or 1 diamond per half stack. And I've got just a little bit in here right now, and I do plan on spending a little bit more time in there so I can go ahead and fill up this barrel. But I want to go ahead and get back down here to the mines for a little bit. It's going to be a little bit before E gets on, and I feel like I need to go ahead and get some more diamonds so I can get enough mending books to put on all of my tools, because my armor is really starting to need it, and I figure the rest of my tools here is going to need it at some point. So I figure, why not? So I'm going to go ahead and get down to the mines, and I will see you guys here in a bit. Alright, so it's been a few days since that last clip. I've mainly just kind of been working on my armor and stuff like that, just trying to find a time to get on here with E to actually work on the shops that we're talking about. But there have been some changes since I last recorded. So let me just show you what all has changed. So I've already maxed out my armor and pretty much all of my tools, because Millie has expanded her shop back there with sharpness books and protection and efficiency and all that jazz. So I've spent my life savings in there, and then I went mining for more diamonds, and then I came over here and spent more. So we now have another shop over here for string and spider eyes. And then over here, just probably about 20 minutes ago, we got a message saying that the new ender chest shop is open. So I just bought 2 ender chests, as you could have probably told from right there. And then over here, we've also got a new little shop that has pots and the decorated pots like this, which is kind of nice, but I don't really know what I'm doing just yet for the next couple of builds in terms of decoration, so I'm going to leave those be for now. And then over here, Jitterybug has made a shop for just random building blocks that tend to get used quite a bit, like all the different stone variants. I just happened to buy a stack of granite myself, and just a bunch of stuff like this. And over here is back to our Blaze shop, and we've actually made a little bit in sales. So me and Elle have decided to go half and half on this. So 2 of these diamonds are hers and 2 of these are mine. So I'm going to go ahead and take those, and I think I'll shoot Elle a message to come and pick hers up, and I will restock this in just a little bit. now we're just kind of waiting on a time for me and E to get on here at the same time and actually record us doing a the moss farm and making the shop and everything like that. And it's not just going to be moss, there's going to be general greenery and stuff like that. And yeah, so there's going to be quite a bit going on throughout the rest of this episode. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of hang out here and wait on that. And also, hopefully, starting in the next clip that I'm going to be recording, the video quality will end up being considerably better because I am finally getting a better PC, which I am in desperate need of. So that's really exciting. So I will see you guys here in a bit. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am back and I've got a better computer and this feels amazing. I cannot get over this. This feels super smooth. You guys just don't understand. I've never had this luxury before, so I am so stoked to actually be able to put out better quality videos for you guys. So anyway, now that I've got that out of the way and out of my system, there are pumpkins all over my boat. And I don't know where they came from. I also noticed that they are kind of spread all throughout here. I knew there were some kind of lit up, like the jack-o'-lanterns on top of some of these posts out here, but there are just a bunch of them scattered throughout, and I think I've seen even more of them going towards the shopping square over there. So I'm gonna run over there and check that out real quick. Yeah, there's apparently one or two just spread out throughout this area as well. Wonder if there's any up. Yep, there's. Oh wait, no, that's just a little pumpkin farm, I guess. There's not really. What is this? What is this? Be warned, the pumpkins are invading. What is going on here? What is this? Who is up to this? Who? Oh my! I have no idea. No words. None. I really don't know what's going on here. But in other news, I've also noticed that E happens to be online now, and I'm not exactly sure what she's up to. So I'm just going to give her a little bit to do whatever she's doing, and then hopefully later we can go ahead and get started on making some progress on the farm and the little shop that we want to work on. I also just realized that I never showed you guys any of the changes that I had made to the boat. So starting up here, when I built this, I only left like a 2-block gap right here, and I really did not like that. So I just made it slabs up there instead, so we have a little bit more room here. And I just did that all around this upper deck here. But down here is the exciting part. Right down here, I finally made a storage room. And this place looks so cool. I absolutely love it. And I've got everything being labeled like this down here. And I've also got some item frames over here for some of the other stuff, just because I obviously can't put one of these down in the floor. So yeah, this is basically all I've done, and I really love it. This to me feels like it's meant to be down here. It kind of makes it look a little dim and dank, and it looks like it belongs down here in the bottom side of the ship. So I absolutely love it. So right now I've got some stuff smelting up back here, so I can get repeaters and stuff like that together for the redstone that's going to go with the project with E here in a bit. So we're about to get started on that, but I'm just trying to get everything collected up and ready to go before I go and do it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here now, and next time you see me, I will be with E and we will be getting stuff started. Hey there.
Wow. What's with all the pumpkins?
I don't know.
I don't either. They just popped up all of a sudden.
I have them on my boat.
I want to see. Hold on. What do you mean they're on your boat? Like all over your boat?
Well, like literally on my boat. Like inside my boat, on top of my boat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was just saying, at least they didn't make their way inside people's houses, but
I beg to differ.
Hold on. Is it up?
I do believe there are some up there too, yeah. But I am pretty happy down here because I've finally made a storage room. And this actually looks really cool, especially with the shaders on.
Ooh. my gosh, it just keeps going.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's basically been the gist of everything so far. Okay, so where are we putting this thing? You know, I keep finding myself misclicking. Okay, so this is gonna be a controversial topic, I'm sure. But,
Uh-oh.
so, the way I've always played on
Yeah?
the laptop, and this is
Yeah?
gonna sound super unorthodox, but I
Okay.
used to use my thumb, not to shift, but to use the touchpad as my
Oh!
mouse. Yeah,
Oh!
because used to I never had a mouse, not until I started the channel.
Oh!
And so like
Okay.
the buttons that I was using to mine and place blocks, I would use the Z and the X key. And the arrow keys were how I would move. And I had that down to a science. So once I started the channel, I got the mouse. And what happened was I put the left click as the right click and the right click as the left click, and that's the way I've gotten used to it. So now I'm on the new computer and I'm like, let me try to get used to this as a normal human being. And I keep misclicking so much.
I'm speechless. Wait, what?
Yeah. I have a feeling a lot of people are gonna be very speechless over this.
Okay, hold on. I need to zoom in on your face right now. What the? Get out of my boat. You're no longer welcome. Get out. Get out.
Worst Uber ever. I feel
Uber passenger,
judged.
more like it.
See, you
Practically
didn't
there.
think that
Ugh.
it could get much worse than shifting with your thumb, did you?
No, I did, but I didn't think somebody would switch their mouse click bindings
Look,
of all things.
that was... Look,
even
it was...
even people who play left-handed lane, they don't switch those.
It was accidental and I got used to it.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I don't have to explain myself.
Okay, anyway, where are we setting this up?
Alright, so I'm looking around in FreeCam, and really anywhere around here would be a decent spot. I just think obviously not in the village, because I don't want the villagers to, you know, walk in and break any redstone, or we'll be jumping
Yeah.
in the middle of redstone.
What if it was all just one building and there were just offshoots of the building?
I mean, I could see that being a, you know, I could see that working.
Yeah, over there, that hill.
Okay, well, hold on, let me, I don't know where you're pointing. Over there, that hill. Okay, the one right in front of us?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we've picked out a little spot for the actual greenery area, and it's gonna be quite large, to be frank about it. And so this is gonna be the little moss area right here, and this is gonna be the lichen area, and you should totally like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, you know, you get it, you see what I did there? Anyway, back here is going to be a big cactus area, and I do mean big. I plan on making a big storage area for pretty much everything here as well. So that'll all go down below, but it'll go down below with the vines. So we're gonna make a stairway leading down, going to a little vine farm. I don't know that I can automate a vine farm, to be completely honest with you. I've never actually done that before, and I haven't seen anybody else do it before. So I'll probably mess around in a creative world with that and see if I can figure something out. If not, then we will just go right on down there and we will see about, you know, just manually harvesting. If I have to stay AFK over here for a little bit, then it is what it is. I'm not really too worried about that. But yeah, so this is all we have planned for right now. There might be more to come later on, but I just want some of the more easily farmable stuff right now. So that's kind of what we've got going here. And she just murdered the chicken. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna get back to, well, building this thing. Alright, so we've made quite a bit of progress already. And, well, as you can see, she's done most of the building, and I have done pretty much the redstone in here. I'm gonna be honest with you, this moss farm should not have taken as long as it did for me to make. You know, you see that she's got most of the building already put up, and I've only done this. This was not that complicated. It really wasn't. I was just missing a lot of the materials and I kept having to run back and forth. It got to the point that I ended up bribing a couple of the other members to come over here and bring me some resources. So yeah, that was definitely a big help. And then we had to take a detour and go get some slime for the sticky pistons back there, because I am totally a professional and completely remembered that, that required sticky pistons. But anyway, so this is now done, it is working, and I've got some of the resources already in here. This is what I've collected so far, just the couple minutes that it was running. So this is the actual moss farm itself. So the next thing that we need to be doing is the lichen farm and then the cactus farm over here. But I really think for now we need to go ahead and get some sort of collection system going down here, because right now it's just funneling into this corner and that's kind of not what we need. So I want to go ahead and start digging down and making an actual storage room, and I plan on setting up some auto sorters so the all the drops can automatically get sorted out and into their appropriate chests and everything like that. So I need to get that figured out. So I think it's time to go ahead and get to digging, and I will see you guys here in a bit. Alright, and I've gone ahead and I've set up the item sorter back here, and it's already collecting up most of the items. These last four aren't collecting anything just yet. That will be for the cactus and anything else that... What are you doing in here? Anyway, that's for the cactus and whatever else we might be farming in here. The rest of this is going to be for the actual general drops from the moss farm. Like right here, we've got the seeds. There we've got carpets. There we've got the moss blocks. And we've got azalea. This one will be the flowering azalea once there's enough in that filter. And back at spawn, I went ahead and made a little bit of a moss shop. We called it the green stand. And, well, yeah, we hope to be making profits off of that pretty soon. But yeah, so for now, this is pretty much it here. I've just got to go ahead and get the rest of the cactus farm put in, or, well, the rest of it. I got to get the whole thing put in. I got to go and collect cactus to put in here first. And then after that's done, I'm going to start on the lichen farm, which the lichen one will be really, really easy, if I remember right. It shouldn't be a problem getting that one together. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. E has done a lot of work with this build, and it is looking amazing from the outside. I will show you guys once it is completely done, but it is looking phenomenal right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of try to finish up that, but I'm gonna go ahead and log out for the night because I have to be at work in the morning. So I'm gonna log out for the night, and when I come back tomorrow, I will go ahead and get started on the rest of the farms up there. Alright, it is the next day later, and he has really got this place looking really, really good. Whenever I logged out last night, it did not look like this. This hole in the wall is from me. I started digging and then realized that I probably should record a quick clip. But yeah, she did a lot of decorating around here, and I'm assuming there's still going to be more done to it, but this just looks really, really cool. Loving the deep slate and the moss combination that she's got going here. And then up here, she did some, gradients with the moss and the grass and the cobble and tuff and stuff like that. And she's got it just looking really, really cool. I am so happy with this build. And then from the outside, it also looks phenomenal. I don't know what I expected out of this build, to be completely honest with you, but I am really, really liking it. It just looks super, super cool. It's not anything that I would have ever come up with originally. I'll give you that one, that's for sure. But yeah, she did such an amazing job with that. And yeah, so now I'm going to get back in here, and I plan on setting up the cactus farm very, very soon. That's probably going to be one of the next projects, but I wanted to go ahead and dig out a big room for vines, which is what I was working on right there. And yeah, so I kind of want the room to be quite large, so this way I can just kind of come over here and AFK for a little bit and let the vines grow naturally, because you can't bone meal them, so I figure you might as well do that. So that's kind of the plan. So I'm just going to keep digging out this wall, and I'm not really sure how far out I'm going to go. I'm thinking at least to the outer wall here, and then I'm probably going to make the actual room a pretty decent size. And then once I'm done with that, then I plan on installing the lichen farm and the cactus farm up top. And I think I'm just going to do all of this in the form of a time lapse, so here we go. Alright, the farm is finally done, and I am so happy to be done with it. So we've got the moss farm here, we've got the cactus farm up and running, and the lichen farm is over here. Now, I plan on letting E be the one to do the decorating around here. Otherwise, it's just kind of staying this way. But yes, so basically the cactus, once they grow up, well, the fences that are right next to them will make the upper piece break, and they'll fall off into this water stream, which leads them all the way down to the sorting system. And I don't have this connected to the sorting system yet. I mean, it's just a pretty basic lichen generator. You know, like and subscribe. But anyway, basically we'll get trapped inside of there, and we'll just shear away at the lichen. And I figure up here I might put a little chest that kind of dispenses it down into the water tube that's running literally right here, and feed that also into the system automatically. And then down here we have got the ugly vine farm, and yeah, I know it's pretty ugly, but this is gonna work out well. This is gonna get us a decently large amount of vines. And again, I'm just gonna let E do all the decorating on that. And I've also went ahead and sorted it all in here. So right here we've got the seeds, We've got the moss carpets, the actual moss blocks. I've got all of them in here. And then this one is going to be for the azalea, then the flowering azalea. This one's for the cactus and the glow lichen, and then the vines. And then this other one is just going to kind of be overflow. But this should be more than enough for us. I don't really anticipate this just getting completely filled up, or at least not right away. I might go AFK here overnight just to kind of fill it up so I don't have to worry about that in the future for the shops. Really, I just need the cactus to finish, you know, filling out right here, and then start letting it grow, you know, and fill into the chest down there. So I can also add that to the shops. But for now, I can go ahead and add a little bit of vines, some moss, some azalea, and the lichen. And yeah, so that is basically it for over here. I mean, there's got to be, you know, more decorations and stuff going in at some point. E has done a fantastic job with all of this. So I'm really excited to see, you know, if she has any other plans for it. If she doesn't, no worries. But yeah, so I guess with that out of the way, I'm gonna get back over to the shopping square, and I'm gonna get the rest of this stock put in at the green stand. All right, so I finally got everything moved into the shop over here, and it is pretty well stocked up. I've got a bunch of moss inside of here, and then I've got some of the azalea items over here. I've got some glow lichen, and I've got the vines, and they are all set with item frames, and they've got their prices on the actual item frames. And yeah, so these are going to be the only items that we sell currently, because, well, the cactus isn't ready to actually be brought over here yet. I've only got a couple pieces in the chest, so it's not really enough to warrant bringing over here. And, well, I'm not really sure what other items to actually bring into this. I thought about farming leaves and stuff like that at some point. That wouldn't be automatic. That'd be something I would have to manually collect, but that's okay. I feel like a lot of that would get used. And I know a lot of the other members of this server love the greenery stuff just as much as I do. So I really could see that being, you know, a pretty big seller around here, especially this moss and the glow lichen. Those are two specific things that I really enjoy using myself. So yeah, but I do think that is just about it for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. My name is Lane, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.